Well, howdy, and welcome to Questions for Coyotes. My name is Bravado, I am a coyote, and I'm here to answer y'all's questions. It recently occurred to me how long it's been since I took some audience questions, so a little while ago I asked y'all to send me some. And y'all sure did deliver, so now it's time for the answers that you've so politely demanded. Today I've chosen my 5 favorite questions because 5 is my favorite number, and also because I get tired quickly. Was that somehow secretly an answer to one of the questions? I'll never tell. Anyway, without further ado, let's get started. Well, I'm doing okay, all things considered. It's really nice of you to reach out to me just to ask how things are going. Test? Oh, this was a question I sent myself to make sure the form was working. Well, that one was a freebie. Moving on. These were among a few questions about my creative output, so I tried to group them together and hopefully address them all. I wouldn't say I really have a motto for committing to my ideas, because I'm at the point now where I live in a constant fear that I'll never have a good idea again, so when I do have one I'm excited about, I do everything I can to help it see the light of day. That's partially why it's been helpful to have this sort of consistent format for making regular videos. It applies a set of constraints that I can work within instead of having to blue sky a whole new thing every time. That's not to say I only want to be making these conversation videos. I definitely would like to make more sketches and music-based content, but it's not something that comes as easily to me, and that's why that stuff just ain't as frequent. You know, I get this question a lot, so I guess I should set the record straight. I've never had Roadrunner, so I don't even know if I'd like it or not. Based on some of the documentaries I've seen, it doesn't seem to be a particularly convenient craven to have, so I think I'm better off not knowing. For now, I'm content to stick to eating the food that comes to me. This was part of a much longer question, but the context of it relates back to the video I made about coming out of the furry closet and how this person feels as though furry is the only interesting thing about them, but they're also apprehensive about sharing it with other folks. And that makes sense. The unknown, in this case how people will react to finding out you're a furry, is scary. So I have several answers. Answer 1. If furry is that important to you, then it sounds like it'll be good to talk about. Not with everyone, but if someone matters to you, then sharing is good. I know it's hard to be open about our weirdness, but it's that much more special when someone accepts us for it. Answer 2. Get excited about more things. Every interest and hobby you have, no matter how mundane you think it is a potential point of connection with someone else and gives you more things to talk about than just furry. And answer 3. Find more furry friends. Kinda self-explanatory, but gives you a starting point for conversation instead of feeling like you have to hide part of yourself away all the time. Gosh, there are so many great gift ideas for coyotes. You could get them a membership to the Burrito of the Month Club, or maybe a meerkat cookbook. And before y'all go making assumptions, that's a cookbook written by meerkats about all the ways to prepare meerkats for eating. But if he's not the culinary type, maybe a set of lockpicks or a nice new bottle opener. And failing that, you could make a donation in his name to the Congregation of Yappery Order and Triangle Enthusiast Society, or you could make a donation to me in the form of buying Good Weird merch. I think it's great. As a performer myself, I find it to be a fun opportunity to be something different than the usual, whether that's trying to inhabit an already established character or put my own spin on one that maybe isn't as fully realized. And I certainly don't mind giving others a chance to do the same. Well, that's all we have time for today. I want to sincerely thank everyone who submitted a question, even if I wasn't able to answer all of them. Next time, I'll be back with a more normal episode, assuming we haven't descended into total chaos, or a more chaotic episode, assuming we haven't been able to retain any sort of normalcy. Either way, thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll catch y'all later.